morning. All right, so I haven't recorded in a while. Big reason, I broke my camera lens. It's the only lens I have. So I'll be getting a new lens soon so I can record on my DSLR. Right now I am recording back on my iPhone. But it's Memorial Day. It's a good day, even though my Amazon package came this morning and I thought I had gotten coffee grounds. I most certainly did not. And there you go. So instead of returning it, I want coffee today. So I'm gonna get like a $20 coffee grounder and just call it a day. I just dropped my microphone. So it just is what it is. Not a big deal. I'm not gonna let it derail the entire day. I got a day of just chilling today. I have to do laundry. I have to fold laundry today. But other than that, it's a pretty easy day today. We got back, biceps, shoulders. So yeah, it's a good day today. Let me get this food. All right. Let me show you what I got. So, obviously chicken, right? Yeah. 40 grams of chicken with 40 grams of carbs of creamy rice, cinnamon bun flavor. I had this yesterday. I got it from the Vitamin Shop. By the way, they are selling them now at the Vitamin Shop. And you know Vitamin Shop always has deals. They have a Memorial Day sale. Go check them out. I'm not affiliated, but just putting you on some game. I think they're running it till the end of the month. So, but yeah, this flavor is fucking delicious. Fucking delicious. And don't judge me. I mix my shit like this all the time. It's just easier to get the protein in, get the carbs in. It doesn't taste that bad. You know, it's like a salty, sweet kind of thing. And I like it. So, I'm going to eat this, head to the gym, and enjoy the rest of the day. Alright, so new angle in the car. Let me eat that for a second. Got myself one of them visor mounts. I fucking like it. I love it. Let's see if I can't do a little flying. No, I don't like that angle. There we go. That's fine. That'll do. Sweet. Let's head to the gym. You know, I guess this would be an excellent time to kind of catch up. How prep's been going, how life has been going. I think the last time I put out a video, I think maybe I was like 12 weeks out, something like that. I can't remember. But as of today, as far as prep goes, we are less than 8 weeks out from Masters Nationals, and I'm super excited. Visuals are changing daily. Weight is coming down to meet weight cap. Still looking a bit full. We're gonna get a little flat. That's to be expected. But all in all, I'm looking good. And I'm happy about that. These last few preps have been tough, not gonna lie. But I think me and my coach have found kind of that equilibrium to where you know, I didn't get too fat this off season. Definitely grew a good amount of muscle, especially in the back, which is where I wanted it, most of it. And it just made prep that much easier. Instead of just going right into a prep, I made the decision. I was like, I'm doing a pre-prep. And he's like, yes, do that. Let's do that. And I think that just is paying dividends, because I didn't keep going in the off season past the point where now we're doing triage into prep. So did the pre-prep phase, we got through the grinding out phase, and now we're in like a balance phase of prep, right? This is where we're finding what food is really doing to the body. When high days or refeed days are in, we're seeing how that's pumping up, getting glycogen back into the muscle, getting necessary water back into the muscle, and filling us out rather than spilling us over. So it's all good data, and it's serving us well. So posing is looking good. I've had to adjust posing as well with the added muscle. It's crazy when that happens, because you think you're hitting the pose rate like you've been practicing in the past. And yeah, it was like every update to my coach, I'm looking at the picture, I'm like, it's just not hitting right. I don't know what's going on. So I think it was like 9 weeks out or 10 weeks out pictures. I sent it to him, and I was like, I'm not happy with these. Well, I'm not happy with these in the back. Sorry, there's cans down there. I gotta throw them out. But I was like, I'm not happy with how the back relax looks. I'm gonna change it up tomorrow and see how that does. So I did. I pulled forward more a little bit as I lift my chest up to the ceiling, instead of kind of having it back. And lo and behold, my lats popped out again. And I was like, okay, all right, this is what I have to do with this added tissue on my back. Got it. I understand now. So now it looks great. And also finding out what looks good for the side relaxed poses is important too. So, we're getting there. Getting there surely, not slowly, but we're getting there surely, and it's a fantastic feeling. And training, training's been good. I've had some days where I just was not in it. I've had some days where I just wasn't connecting right, but last week was pretty good, even though last week was very fucking stressful. Oh my god, it was stressful. It's just... So I'm in the state of Maryland, and it has been the longest running joke that Marylanders don't know how to drive, and it's very fucking true. And yeah, I'm going to be biased about this. I can fucking drive. There's a lot of other motherfuckers here that cannot drive, especially if it's fucking raining, rush hour. Oh my god. We're slowing down for no reason. You know what I mean? Like, we are literally slowing down to a snail's pace because it's sprinkling. I'm like, dude, God, it's not even like torrential rain pour. Let's just go the speed limit at least. No. 20 miles an hour. I live an hour away, but you know what? 20 miles an hour. Cool. So it was a lot of that last week. And it was also weird because in the first half of the week, it was getting hot. So when it, like, for some reason when it's hot, everyone wants to fucking be outside, but it's like during the week. So it's like, were you guys like working, do you guys work at home in the winter and then go to work in the summer? Like, stop doing that. Do either or. Stay home or be on the road so we can all at least get used to it. But It's never how it works out. So it's a very stressful week last week, just with driving. But I have a good feeling about this week. I have a good feeling that it's going to be a lot less stressful. I did start implementing cortisol supplements pre-bed just to bring my stress level down, and it has really worked surprisingly really well, and I'm only on half the dose. And just change my sleep routine. Like now I've got like relaxing like thunderstorm rain on loop on YouTube. I find like the black screen stuff, and it's been helping. It really has been helping. But even then, my sleep is still getting disrupted, and it's probably my sleep apnea. I've been looking at places to get a sleep study done because sleep is important, especially once I get into this growth season after the show. It's gonna be monumental, I mean, I'll be in the pro leagues, so I'll need to definitely prioritize sleep, and that doesn't mean sleep longer, it just means having better sleep, and I need to do everything I can to do that. And it's going to start with a sleep study, and if they find out that I need to wear a CPAP, then it is what it is. I mean, I've got people to think about other than myself. If not just for growth, it's just for well-being. You know what I mean? Because if you're not sleeping well, if you're waking up every hour, you're not feeling well the next day, that translates into mood, and then dealing with high stressful environments, you're not gonna handle it very well. So that's got to change. I can't be doing that, and I can't be making excuses. So we're gonna schedule that. I'll probably start looking into that when I get back home. But yeah, all in all, things are good, man. Things are great. Kids are great. Yeah, I don't know. Social media has been good too. I mean, appreciate all you guys that are on Instagram, on TikTok, that are liking my shit. I'm not gonna stop. I see the value, and it's just fun, right? It's fun making those edits, and it's also a good way for me to track myself without tracking myself. I can see how I did a lift. I can see how I struck my pose, and how I got into it. So it helps me, but also helps me, right? So yeah, I'm eternally grateful to all of you, all 62 of you here on YouTube. Thank you for sticking around. I know I haven't been posting as much, especially on shorts. I don't know what happened, but man, I was posting on shorts, and for a while, I mean, I didn't get anything less than fucking 500 views on a video, upwards of 1.6K on a video. Then all of a sudden it's like, no, we're not gonna push your stuff anymore. 2 views, no views. What the fuck did I do? I don't. It's crazy, but it is what it is. Sorry, I just realized that thing's been fucking going all over the place. It's a little better, but who knows. But anyway, we're almost at the gym. I think I said it before, but we got back, we got shoulders, we got biceps. It's gonna be good. See you there.
twisting the knobs. Your little baby's a slut. I wanna love you, but this house ain't built for two. I think I'm ready to love. Not really sure what I've got. I wanna love you, but this house ain't built for two. I'm sick of twisting the knobs. So where's my sweet love? I think I've been it for myself, but there's too many layers. Turn my headache cold, like I'm calling the cops. Is there something more to you than just Bible study?
We're here. Let's go. Alright. First, we need to pick a fucking song. And probably get a new playlist because this is not the playlist I want to be listening to right now. I hate that. You have a playlist that you've been listening to for a while. This was sounding good. You know, not gonna lie, this was sounding good, but then they start, and I say they, meaning Spotify, will just put in random shit that doesn't match the vibe. Like, what the fuck are y'all doing? Paying you for what? I don't know. Alright. We're gonna warm up. I do more of an active warm up. I don't take rests between. There's just no point. You're here to warm up. You're not doing active sets. And usually I tend to taper my reps down with each set. Usually do 2-3 sets. Obviously I'm doing 3 right now. Alright, 25, here we go. And then after that, take like a 1.5-2 minute rest. I am going to use straps on this. Probably would be okay, but this wrist still hurts. I was jorking it too hard. No, I rolled my wrist when I was doing a vertical chest press on the black vertical chest press over here. I had to readjust, and like a dumbass, I didn't just think, why don't I just set this weight down, readjust in the proper way. I was like, no, mid push, I'm gonna roll my wrist and adjust then. So since last, what was it, Saturday? It was so Thursday, Monday, no, Friday. This last Friday, it's been a little fucked up. So this last warm-up set with 3 plates, I could feel it. So, and the straps help. The straps help take that pain away. So we're going to be smart about it. All right. Probably not gonna do too much more talking today during training. So I'll catch y'all sometime later today. Alright, I haven't been under a bar like this in a minute, so I did a practice run, about some fast sloppy reps, probably like 7. It's fine, it's good. So we're gonna do this for real, hypertrophy style, slow and controlled. His bench is a straight bench. You know, I tried to get an adjustable in here, but how it's kind of set up in the back, it doesn't allow the movable bench to go back there. So I had to put, this bench has like a slot where this goes into, so it can go deeper. So it is what it is. I'm just gonna kind of put a little gap between my lower back and the bottom of the bench. I could get a rolled mat, put that behind my back, but I don't feel like doing that. So we're gonna be fine just here. What I am going to do though is get a wrist wrap and protect my wrist, because that's the last thing I want. Fucking shit. Alright, last thing I want is to fuck that up when it's already fucked up. So we'll protect ourselves the best way we can. Now I don't have wrist wraps coming in, but I got some goodies coming in from Hostile. If you don't know already, I am affiliated. So use Renshaw 10 at checkout. Support your boy and his journey into bodybuilding, and to get sponsored by a badass brand. Not only are they just kind of like, not only are they like badass, but they're smart with the formulations. there's not too many brands out there that you can say have the attitude but also have the smarts to formulate properly for sports performance. So if you could use my code, I'll give you a forehead kiss if you do. All right. That felt good. I was a good 13. I'm thinking. Definitely not putting 45s on there. But I'll definitely get fucked up. But maybe put 15 on both sides. Kind of like a pseudo progressive overload. Let's do that. So hard to find small incremental weights in this gym, especially when they use them as fucking balances, because the floor is not even in here, which no gym floor typically is. I'm not saying it needs to be. What I am saying is I can't find 5-pounder. I think I found one. Yep, I did. Just gotta do work to get it. Which you're no strangers about work around here, so it's whatever. Oh. Alright, maybe this wasn't worth it. Fucking bent over. Goddamn thing, picking up 45s. Alright. $15. Both sides. Probably get a solid 10 out of this. Alright. My microphone fell off. I thought something broke. Oh shit. Okay, there we go. Sorry for all the noise. I knew that was probably noisy as hell. Alright. Okay. Here we go. Woo! Alright, we got biceps after this too, so it's gonna feel good. I'm probably gonna do what I usually do, but on cables, because right now my wrist is probably gonna hurt a lot trying to do regular bicep curls. That sounds like a bitch, but it is what it is. You know what? This is not helping. This is not helping. There we go. Need that direct contact. That feels better already. Oh yeah. Alright. Yeah, I want to get 10 solid reps out of this. It's doable. It is definitely doable. Got 30 pounds on. Absolutely. Told you. Lost my fucking headphones. Back to no talking. Alright. Workout, posing, done. Cardio will have to wait till later today. I don't necessarily do cardio, post-workout is just, 25. I do like to do 25 fasted, 25 minutes fasted. But that was not available for post-workout. So we'll do it later today. At some point. Maybe I'll do it when I get home. I don't know. We'll see. But there were no treadmills available, which kind of sucked, but it is what it is. I'm just going to turn this on here. So, I'm just going to eat in my car because I don't usually like to, I never like to eat and drive at the same time. It's kind of annoying. I'm just used to it. But, I figured I would eat first, drive later. There we go. I'm just waiting for this to pop. Okay, cool. Alright, so got chicken rice and I put some shredded lettuce in there just for some extra fullness. And then about to take my fish oil, more of my red rice yeast, some vitamin C, and some white pill. Don't worry, I know which one it might be. It's not like I'm just putting random pills in my bag. But yeah, chest and back felt good. I really enjoyed the seated overhead press. It's been a good minute since I did one of those. Good minute. So that felt good. Posing was good. I'm trying to figure out on my right side relaxed. I think it's just a mobility issue because I can turn a lot more, I can pivot a lot more on my left side than my right side. So it's definitely a mobility thing. I'm going to have to exercise that. And I'm thinking about maybe like going to Lowe's or Home Depot and getting like, PVC pipe or 2-inch rod, wooden rod or something, and use that and do some exercises for mobility, so I can turn the way I need to. um, but yeah, overall, good shit. I could complain, but what use does that do? Just do better next time. Practice on what we know we need to bring up, so on and so forth. Alright, I'll see you when I get home. Alright, so I'm looking for a coffee grinder like I did earlier this morning. I almost forgot. But I finished my food, got here over to Target. Don't judge me. I don't actually want to be here, but it's a necessary evil. So let's see what we got. I'm not gonna get a cart because I know if I get a cart, I'm gonna get more shit I don't need. I think it's down here. I've got hair on the microphone. There we go. Alright. Yeah, I think this is more down in the kitchen aisle. Let's see. Alright. I'm at the coffee area. And oh, wait. No, what the fuck are these? Presses. I don't need a press. Coffee maker cleaner? Shit. Here I don't even have a cart and I'm getting stuff. Keeps your coffee maker fresh, cleans for great taste. I have a carbon filter in mine, so I don't know if that would fuck it up. I don't know. Oh, here we go. Grinders. Mr. Coffee. Multi-grind, perfect for drip coffee, pour over coffee, and French press. 5 settings from coarse to fine. Chamber cleaner, grinder. This might be it. I don't know. I'll go with Mr. Coffee. You boys have been on a bend. Gonna try this one. Drinking this Alani on the way home. And I gotta pee. So, exciting all the way around. Alright, so back home. Finally, that raspberry, or was it blueberry? No, it was definitely raspberry. Raspberry slush Alani is really fucking good. Highly recommend it. So far, all of their flavors have been really good. No complaints. No notes. So, let's see how well this works. And I might just grind all the beans, put them in a bag, because that bag is ripped, so it's technically not that fresh anymore. How do you twist? Okay. Twisting. There we go. Alright, so I don't like how that moved, but whatever. 12 cups. Coarse, medium, oh, okay. Got it. Alright. Let's bad boy in. Can't be that hard. Oh, alright. Whole beans, because obviously I can't read. It smells really good though. Oh, holy shit. It smells really good. This is going to be some good coffee. You know, I'm going to be putting it in a bag anyway, so fuck it. There you go. Hang on. Oh my god. It smells like chocolate. Ooh. Nutty and buttery. Don't something to it. Oh shit. Where's the fill line? There it is. Okay. Maybe I'm not going to do all of it. This is going to take a long time. It's going to be loud. So I might put the beans in the bag and then it'll just be what it is. Alright, so match this up with this, right? We do that. Go. Mix. What the fuck? Another. I figured it out. Alright. Why do you have to twist it so far? So do I... That's not very fine. It's not as fine as I thought it would be. Okay. It's a lot better. Probably got grounds in here. Take this out. No. Just pour the whole thing in. Alright. Pour the whole thing in. Come on. Come on, man. You just like get out. Okay. Whatever. We're in. Very good. Alright, this apparently makes 12 cups. What the hell? There we go. Okay. Oh. The ball comes out. Jesus Christ. There we go. Cool. Then I can just wash it. Sweet. like that. And then you just put it back in. Right? Bam. Alright. This makes 12 cups, so go to town. Oh shit. Alright. I'm not gonna put 12 cups worth in. But let's get this in the bag. So we can keep that fresh and good. 2 pounds of coffee, minus however much that was. Now, nice and sealed. Boom. That's enough. I'm not going to be drinking all that. Maybe I will. Who knows? Alright. You know what I learned recently about coffee? The lighter roasts actually have more caffeine. Now I say that like I've done the research after I heard it. I did not, but that's what I've heard. Is it true? Again, I don't know. It might be true. It might be false. But it sounds plausible. Kind of makes sense. You know, it's like ear gauges, right? The small, or needle gauges. The smaller the number, the bigger the gauge, right? So maybe the lighter the roast, higher the caffeine count. I don't know. But sounds like it makes sense to me. So, oh yeah. Alright, so we're gonna let that do its thing. I still don't know what I feel like doing right now. I might hop on the treadmill, get cardio, and then shower. And then upload some stuff. See you in a minute. Alright, so last meal. All of the meals are pretty much the same as what I made, just not as much carbs. So just mixing the Elevate Foods creamy rice right here. I like doing it on a stovetop. It takes just as long and it's a lot easier to do on a stovetop than it is in a microwave. Got chicken, which I'm just gonna heat up and mix that in. But I also put in some hazelnut syrup. See how that one tastes? So like it's a cinnamon roll flavor with hazelnut syrup. So I think it'll taste pretty good. Yeah, after this, wind down some more. I'm gonna take the rest of my vitamins. And then just start getting ready for tomorrow, pack meals and stuff for the whole day. But yeah, it's been real. Glad I could catch up. My microphone died. Well, not the microphone, the transmitter died. So that's why I'm not on it right now. So hopefully you can hear me just fine. But it's been real. Don't forget, Hostile supplements, Renshaw 10 at checkout, saves you 10%. Support your boy, support a great brand, and don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, share it with your friends, do all that shit. Peace.